Tell you something. This, if your hair is if it's colored and it's damaged, if it's dry, if it's parched, if your ends are splitting, if it's stressed and it's been color treated, this is a must have. It has been since October of last year that we have seen Restore. And because it's a 5-in-1, it's a shampoo, it's a conditioner, it is a detangler, a shine enhancer. Look at everything it replaces in your beauty regimen when it comes to your hair. That hair treatment, a shampoo, a conditioner, detangler, as I just mentioned, and the shine enhancer. What if I told you this could help to reduce your hair breakage up to 94%? No more of that hair falling off in the drain. Dennis Simeone is joining us. He's really the king of hair treatments. Many of us have fallen in love with Ojan. This is the next generation of hair care. It's great to have you part of my host pick.
Gosh, thank you.
Oh, you know, this is like the bomb. This is the all-time must-have favorite. That's why it's my top pick.
And that's why we haven't had it since October. Because you keep taking it all.
I do.
It's all good.
And it's
just for you. Yes, it's a BOGO. And you're getting so much product. They're over 13 ounces each. It replaces your shampoo, your conditioner, your detangler, your shine enhancer, but most of all, it's an intensive treatment. Imagine a treatment that washes your hair. So you don't use a shampoo with it. It's incredibly rich. I can shake, shake, shake. It'll never come out. You only need this amount to apply on dry hair first. You're probably thinking, why dry? Well, your hair is like a sponge, and by the way, once it turns white on your hands, it's activated. Mid-shaft to ends, you let this absorb into your hair, because your hair is like a sponge. The more damaged it is, the drier it is, the more it absorbs. After 2 to 10 minutes, then you go into the shower, wet your hair, and all you need is a teaspoon to 2 teaspoons. That is it, super concentrated. You see the cleansing conditioners are at the marketplace. They tend to ask you to use a lot of product. More is better. With ours, less is more. You don't need to use a lot, so it's gonna last you a very long time. One application, you'll see a reduction in hair breakage by 94% and an increase of shine by 75%. And this is a rinse-out product. Yeah, it's interesting because my mom always says to me, like, how is your hair so shiny? Like, you know, I'm styling it every single day like many of you, and you're using heating tools. This really helps to enhance the shine and luster of your hair up to 75%. So instead of using all these different products in one, now this 5-in-1 multitasker does all the work for you. Your hair is thicker and fuller and hydrated and moisturized, and it helps to strengthen the elasticity of that hair. Instantly.
So you reduce the hair breakage.
It's not something you have to wait 30 days. When you see the before and afters, you'll see we have so many heads of hair, and you will find your head of hair. This doesn't discriminate. It's for all hair types: curly hair, thick hair, short hair, long hair, thin hair, aging hair. So if you have gray hair, your hair is incredibly porous. So it's ready to absorb these precious ingredients. And by the way, there's 70 ingredients in that one jar.
Wow, sourced from around the world.
Yeah, the main ingredient is Tatalo seed oil. If you know me from my past, I'm all about precious oils, exotic oils. This one grows close to 10,000 feet above sea level in the Himalayan mountains of Nepal. And what makes it so precious is that they've been using it as a hair serum for hundreds of years because it doesn't weigh down their hair. And that's what you're seeing with our before and afters. You will see no weight to the hair whatsoever because we're going from the inside of the hair to the outside of the hair.
Right. And when you look at these before and afters, you would think normally with a cream to oil, it might weigh the hair down. It is the complete opposite of that. You want volume, you want thickness, you want wow hair. You want to say goodbye to bad hair days, hello to looking fabulous. You have to try Restore. There's a reason why over almost 300 now have been spoken for. The last time I had this as my host pick was back in October. It was a buy one, get one. Buy one, get one. One sells for $26. You're getting a full size. These are jumbo sizes.
One should have been close to 40 because they're massive.
Right.
So you're getting an incredible deal, even if you were just to buy the one.
Will this last me?
We say use it whenever you feel that your hair needs that drink of water. So whether you use it every day, you can. It'll never weigh it down, or once a week. If it's once a week, it's going to last you 3 months. One jar, so you have a 6-month supply.
6-month supply.
Yes, and and if you were to use it every day, you're still, depending on hair length, you're only using a half a teaspoon on dry and 1 to 2 teaspoons on wet hair.
On wet hair.
So you can stretch that out 4 months easily.
So there are only about 2,000 of these to go around. That sounds like a lot. Every single time this sells out.
Yeah, it does.
We
make it in small batches. That's why you don't see it for a while. And there's a reason. What you're seeing on your screen, that is baby fine hair. No styling products. The fact that we're getting into your hair, and I know that sounds really creepy, but it's a good thing. It's not me, it's the ingredients that, it's taken me 20 years. In my past, it was about one ingredient. Now I have the privilege, because they wouldn't let me use more than one. So now I get to use as many as I want. There's 70 in that jar, and they truly do work. You see that we're getting the body, we're getting the fullness, but we're not sacrificing shine. The shine is to die for, and that's all done with one product, one treatment. You don't need a detangler. This, when you're in the shower and you add the water,
right,
it feels like your hair is melting. If you like that luxurious conditioner feel, well, this is 10 times beyond that.
But
it's an intensive treatment.
Doesn't weigh the hair down. That's what I think was so genius, because when I first tried it, I was like, oh, I have really thin hair.
Because it's so rich.
Right.
Yeah.
I have really thin hair, and I have a lot of hair, but I was like, oh, my hair is always flat. I don't have volume. And Dennis was like, you just have to try it, Robin. And I did, and it really is groundbreaking. I washed my hair. First of all, I didn't have to even, like normally it would not and get tangled up. Just brushed right through it. So if you've got little ones, you've got little girls.
Well, there's a reason. I took 2 years off after I was young, and I never thought I'd come back on TV again, but I started my own lab in the house, and family, kids.
I love that.
Okay, so that they would not go and buy a product. I had to make it for them. This was actually made for my mom, and I can't get into the story because the last time I said I got beeped. It was a medical reason, so she said, look, you gotta do me a favor. This was her favor. She loved it. And the foams, that was for my daughter. You talk about tangling. Oh my God, curly, crazy hair. That would tangle in an instant, and we'd want to cut her hair off. Well, this will detangle it instantly.
Yeah, and if you have been trying to, like, your hair, you're just like, I've always had short hair, so when I started using this, my hair was so much healthier, so now I can have that longer style, which I so appreciate. I wanted to show you here, and also mention very quickly before you're seeing this beautiful amount of volume on your screen, with everybody calling in, wow, we are busy, over 800 already spoken for. You're gonna be a fan like me. I said to Dennis when we met before the show, first of all, I always say thank you, because I know this, you lose money doing this. And I know you're such a good, humble guy, and you're like, you know, you want to do it for the customer, and I appreciate that.
My greatest thing is listening to what they react to. In other words, I love it. Customer top pick. That to me is my report card.
It's a customer pick with 62 reviews. And one of the things, Dennis always does the BOGO for me. A buy one, get one. One sells for $26. It's a customer pick. We're not raising it even a penny. That's why I said this is so kind of Dennis to do this one time. He did it for me in October, host pick, completely sold out. We now have it back in stock. But I said to Dennis, last host pick, we only had 2 flex.
Right.
Now we got 4 flexible payments of, what is that, $6.50. I have never had 4 flex.
$6 to try the best, and I can say this confidently, because if you know me in my past, the first product I ever created was called Restorative. I've never launched anything else from that day with that word restore until now, and this is it. So this is 20 years in the making. There's a reason why you've fallen in love with it, and even what you're seeing on your TV screen, that is baby fine corn silk hair.
Oh my gosh, and
we reduced hair breakage by 94% on contact, so that's clinically proven, and you're seeing live the results that you're going to get at home on something that is so concentrated. So you get that feel in the shower, like your hair is melting. It's so healthy, but you don't sacrifice volume or body.
Listen, what do you have to lose? Even if you've never, you're like, host pick for Robin Wall. I don't even know. I just turned on HSN. Try this. Who cares who's picking it? You have to get it to try it and understand it. I love it. I will not be without it. Dennis knows that, and you know that, because I always talk about it on air. I wanted to show you how rich and luxurious. Does this look horrible that I'm doing this?
Oh, it's all good, but it's fun.
But I wanted you to see, I mean, this is just how rich, and you only need a little bit, goes a long way. I take this and just run it through my hair. Do you know sometimes what I've been doing? I don't know if I'm supposed to, but like before I go out in the sun, I'll take a little bit of this and
perfect.
Is that good?
Use it before you go swimming. So allow it to soak into your hair before you go into the ocean, into the pool, because it stops anything else to penetrate your hair, like the chemicals, the salt water, or chlorine.
Yes.
It's fantastic for swimmers, long hair, fine hair, color-treated hair. If you want to enhance the color of your hair instantly, this is it. And you would go to a salon and pay $50, $60 for a gloss rinse. This is your gloss rinse in a jar that reduces hair breakage by 94%, clinically proven to give you 75% shine increase. That's just one application, and think of it, you're rinsing it out. So you can use it as a leave-in if you like.
And you know, it's interesting, Dennis, because when I first tried this and you said to me to put it on dry hair, I looked at you like, what?
Yeah, I had two heads.
What? You had two heads. I'm like, that is never gonna work. But you know what? Your hair now absorbs all of those 70
That's right.
nutrients.
Your hair's like a sponge.
Right.
And that's what we're showing you here. So if your hair's like a sponge, no different, your skincare regimen. You never soak your skin and apply that expensive eye cream or face cream on soaking wet skin.
Yep.
You wouldn't do that.
Right, let's pause there because that is so profound. When you say, if you have expensive lawn comb, your Genifique, your face creams, your Adrian creams, you wouldn't wet your face and then put on your serum.
You would never think to do that.
You would never do that.
You so many people stand here and say your hair is an extension of your skin. Skincare ingredients, we want to treat it the same way, but then they tell you to wet your hair first. Well, guess what? Water absorbs into the hair, doesn't allow these ingredients to penetrate fully. This does, and that's why you're seeing crazy results. This isn't smokes and mirrors, this is live. So here's hair.
What about all hair textures? Because even
You've
all
seen them all,
ethnicities.
yes. So as long as you have 3 hairs on your head, I can say that I'll reduce the breakage by 94%. You'll have incredibly silky, soft, smooth hair like you're seeing with Allison.
Yeah. I mean, look at
just using it one time.
You guys, look at the shine. Here's the thing I want you to know. I'm like, look at the shine, look at the luster, look at the healthiness of the hair, the bounce, the volume. But I want you to look and watch and listen. But if you're not proactive and you don't get to the phones, you won't get it. Now listen, I do my best. I already said to Dennis, I'm working on October host pick because this is something that has made a difference in my beauty regimen. I don't say that about every product. I don't come out here and say, this has made a huge difference unless it does, unless I use it. This is something, at first, I don't want you just to get this at home and try it for 3 days and go, okay, Robin said this would work and it doesn't. Use it for 15, 20 days and see the difference in the way your hair feels, the texture of the hair, the shine of the hair.
If you have curly hair, the secret to curly hair is you apply it on dry, then you wet your hair, apply, and what we did with Olga was 2 teaspoons, rinsed it out.
Right.
When she came out, we just put a little bit back in on damp hair.
Okay.
Like 1/4 teaspoon, air dry it, and you will have the perfect, refined, hydrated curl. So it's
Seriously?
for all hair types.
It's so good. I hope, do you use this?
All the time.
All the time. Look, the model, she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know.
Sorry, that's all I use, Olga.
Olga, I mean, the hair is gorgeous. I want hair like that.
In the humidity.
In the humidity. Oh, that's a good point. I'm glad Olga brought that up.
I asked at the beginning if
the
we
humidity.
can... Oh, here? Oh, I'm from Canada, so we have a bit of humidity, but
not like
Florida,
here. But look, I have curly hair today, and my hair is not frizzy.
Well, because it's filling, so you got to understand, if you apply and dry and this product penetrates into the hair, it doesn't allow the humidity, the moisture out in the atmosphere to penetrate. So that's why we can say it's going to help reduce your frizz. It's going to also prolong the life of your hair color, and that's why you're seeing amazing results with shine. The fact that we're sealing it, that Tatalo seed oil from the Himalayan mountains is as light as a silicone. They use it straight up on their hair to protect from that fierce sun. They're 10,000 feet above sea level. So they need to protect with something. Nature has a solution for everything. You just have to be patient and find it and listen to the people that work with it. You're getting it delivered at home.
And I love that you always, sustainably harvest these ingredients in a way that is environmentally friendly.
Have to give back.
You always give back, and I think this is giving back to our customer as well, doing this BOGO.
And for you, whenever you call, you get it. You're the only one. No one else.
I love that. And trust me, you'll understand why I'm so cuckoo. I mean, listen, I'm crazy for this. I really am. And I can't explain it until you get it in your hands. It's one of those things that, you know, my mom is now using. She loves. It's making a difference in her hair.
And it was made for my mama, so I couldn't mess that up, or no more lasagna dinners for me. So, and she really did need it. Like I said, I can't tell the story, but my God, it does truly work. And today you're
getting the best and biggest
one
value.
heck of a deal.
BOGO, buy one, get one. Buy one, get one. We have the final 400 left. These will all sell out. Thank you so much for your orders.
Yes,
and
thank you.
I mean, you hear me get passionate about it, but read the reviews. If you've never, you know, watched me on HSN before and see me with Dennis, read the reviews. You'll see it's not just me that loves it. Olga, our models all love it. The customer picks as well.